Okay, you guys, I am back. I'm a hell of a lot more settled. I've got shit like put away, packed away in its perfect spot, and I'm just like, this is effing surreal. I can't believe I'm in my own place. Like, I got up this morning, I went to work, and it's just different. I've never had this, and it's like a huge massive goal, and I'm just so grateful and thankful that I was able to do this and to have the help of like my mom for sure, to giving me a place to go back to after everything. Her letting me stay there with not really having to pay anything and just get my shit together. And I just like feel like I have so much to prove to myself and her, but in a good way. Just that like I can actually do this and have myself together enough to like do what it is that I need to do. So I'm just so proud, and I'm so excited, and I'm looking around, I'm like, it's coming together so good, it's so effing cute in here. But like, I'm just so happy. But now that means, because I have my own space, I don't have to worry about being quiet. I don't have to worry about, people hearing me or this, that, and other, because I'm shy. I can do this at whatever time in the effing day I would like to. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. So I just feel like I could get like more settled into things and do what it is that I want to do, and the things and the ideas that I have. So I'm just so excited. So while I was gone this weekend and everything like that, I was looking at a lot of things. Okay, so on 6/1, which I talked about a little bit earlier, I don't know if I'm gonna post that bit, maybe not, but 1/6/1, obviously the anniversary of Johnny, okay, winning his case, literally vindicated. We know the whole story. Those of us who are like rational thinking human beings who watch the trial and know what actually took place. So wonderful. So then we start getting these pictures of Johnny where, like, honestly, they have to be recent pics, because in one I saw his crutches, because he has this ankle injury. And I'm like, is he like aging in reverse? Because he looks like old Johnny, like him in this black shirt, these jeans, and his little beanie cap. And I'm just like, what is going on? And it's just like a stark contrast of like two people in a situation where one did good, one did bad, and you see what happens when you're in this certain place. Like, he is thriving, shining, looks amazing, and then you have the other side of things, which is just like, it kills me that she's walking around wearing all black. Like, it really does fucking kill me every time I see her that she's wearing black, like she's in serious mourning. It's insane. But otherwise, whatever. Somebody who always keeps herself together. Somebody who always dresses down. Somebody who always gives us a look. Rihanna. The Rihanna. Okay, so on 6/1, she steps out in this outfit, beautiful as ever. But if you look at this shirt, you can see Fear and Loathing. Who was in Fear and Loathing? Johnny Depp, and it was 6/1. Everything she does is intentional. Absolutely every single thing she does is intentional. And for her to wear this t-shirt on 6/1, going out, night on the town, definitely is another statement. She had him in her Savage Fenty show walking after the verdict came out. Like, she is wholeheartedly putting herself behind Johnny and saying, I believe you, I support you, I stand with you as a, survivor with you. Like, it's a shame that like it's a group of people that like understand so like a hardship like this, but she gets it because she actually went through something. She could spot that this woman was a lie. I can't even imagine Rihanna, and this is what kills me about this woman. She got up on that stand and did all of this, and like the millions of people that just watched her lie through her teeth. Like, when I think about it, watched her lie through her teeth. She had the audacity, she had enough audacity, enough gall to get up there and then try to choke out a tear unsuccessfully, knowing that all these different people all over the world are watching her performance. To this day, a year later, I do not know how she managed to do that. And that is why I think that there is something severely wrong with her. Like, can you imagine Rihanna sitting here watching that trial like we did? I'm sure she did. I'm sure she's super busy, but I know she tuned in and saw clips and everything like that, like watching. Like Rihanna is watching you act an absolute fucking fool and has supported the one that you tried to go against and ruin their life. It's just embarrassment on levels that I can't even. It's just it's just it kills me. Like when I think down to the like granule of it, like the fact that she actually made this shit up, it fucking is insane. It is absolutely insane. But I think that Rihanna looks great. I'm so happy that, you know, she's standing beside him, supporting him. And I'm sure that we'll see it again, you know. But for her to wear this out on 6/1 is such a statement and is so bold. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, I did see this. And I have to talk about it because, like, I knew it was coming. And I said that it was coming. And we all knew it was coming. Like, you know, this is a person in which you just cannot get rid of. Similar to how he had to deal with this person in his relationship. Remember, he would go, like in Australia, I think he said he had to go to 5 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms to get away. He would try to go over here. Here she go. He would try to go there. There she go. Can't get away from her. Couldn't get away. And it's like, still, you cannot. It's like she's not going to let it go. She's not. Why did Radar Online, and yes, it is Radar Online, I know, but I've been seeing it on my timeline everywhere. And Radar Online has posted this article, okay? And my God, will be quick to buy a high profile book like, you know, Revenge, Spare, and all the books in which I have not gotten, but I do not think I could buy this book. I do not even for my curiosity purposes, like if this actually came to like fruition or whatever the word is, if it actually came to actuality and it's like a tangible thing that we can hold in our hands, if that ever happens, because this is Radar Online, I don't think I could do it. Like, I don't know if I could, like, I don't know. Like, if somebody puts it out there for free, I would for sure peruse it and talk such shit and pick it completely apart, but I'm not buying it. I'm not fucking buying it. So this is an exclusive on Radar Online. Now, I mean, I've heard of Radar Online probably from like watching Real Housewives, and they would always be accusing each other of leaking things to Radar Online. So that's kind of how I have heard of Radar, which means Radar has connections with these celebrities, these people who want to be talked about, right? So we already know that she's been using Backgrid to get these pictures of her out in Spain, right? So now we have this exclusive with Radar Online. Who is trying to use a PR spin? Like, come on, come on. So it says exclusive. Amber Heard's tell all. Actress debating. And the fact that it's just like debating. It's not even like, are you gonna do it or are you not? Like, why is the headline debating? Make a decision. Like, I can't. You sure enough to made a decision to ruin a man's life real quick. Make a decision. Are you like, I can't. Anyway, debating writing a book after Johnny Depp trial. She won't be silenced. We know you won't be silenced. I heard you screaming like a fucking banshee in my ear, screaming at this man, talking over him. Like, we know you will not be silenced. That's the problem. You don't shut up. You haven't learned. The reason why you got into this situation is because you wrote a fucking op-ed because you could not shut up. So we know you won't be silenced. You like, we know. We're quite aware. So let's see what it is that they have to say on Radar. Just because you're curious cats over here. So Amber is considering sharing her truth, mind you, her truth, not the truth, and rewriting the narrative surrounding her name. Rewriting the narrative meaning that you're having to change something which is, and what actuality and reality is the way that it is because you lost and because you lied. So you can't rewrite something. We know what so don't continue to lie. Like, just say what it is that you're saying. So she's going to rewrite her narrative surrounding her name and after the contentious court war with ex-husband Johnny Depp. Radar Online has learned it may come from an explosive tell-all. Explosive. So what is she going to give in this book? All the mountains of evidence that she just somehow could not supply in court in a 6-week fucking trial, and then blamed her lawyers for not having said evidence because she had it anyway. But then we thought we were going to get more in the unsealed in the sealed documents, and then there was nothing there, and then we just have never heard it, but it's going to be in this book, okay? Anyway, an insider said she would be asking for 15 million. Is that because you owe like 10 million? You owe all these fucking people all this money? Who is gonna pay Amber 15 million fucking dollars? You pay her 15 million fucking dollars, you better fact check the hell out of that shit, because you will get the backlash. Boom, somebody's gonna be suing you, because Johnny can come sue you talking bullshit and spreading lies still. Have you not learned? Who is going to pay Amber Heard $15 million for a book of lies? That is so libel. She's already into it with her insurance, people. They don't want to pay for her shit. Who is going to pay Amber $15 million for a book of lies? Like, I can't. That would be such a risky thing to do, because, like, you're literally giving this is just dumb. This is dumb. $15 million to go public with her story after the world tuned into the former couple's defamation trial, exposing the toxicity within their short-lived reunion. Depp and Heard were married for 2 years, from 2015 to 2017. What else do they have to say? The Aquaman star recently denied quitting Hollywood. Oh, so she's not quitting. And confirmed she has taken up residence in Spain. Okay. After relocating her to whatever. She won't be silenced, said a source about her potential memoir plans, explaining that she was harassed online by social media trolls and subject to death threats as her court battle with Depp unfolded. She feels she was treated very badly during the trial. What about the 6 years? She still feels like the victim here, says the insider, who has grown frustrated with being painted, and she has become frustrated with being painted a liar by critics, while her ex makes a comeback because you're jealous and shady as hell because you did something that you cannot come back from. Oh my God. I just hope this doesn't happen. I hope this doesn't happen. Like, I can't. No, Amber, we don't want that. And where does the $15 million coming from? Where is that coming from? I can't. I'm actually really done with that. And I'm like, I know that I talk about Amber and everything like that, but she actually really pisses me off. Even a year later, because it's like, you're still doing this. That's crazy. That's crazy. But on to our favorite couple that we love. And some people want me to hate. But no. My favorite couple, you guys. Oh, God. It's never going to be right. It's never going to be right. So, Princess Lilibet's birthday, her second birthday, was the 4th, okay? Which was on Sunday. So, yesterday. And seemingly, nobody said a peep. But today, another birth was announced. Princess Eugenie, who her son was born on the 30th. But that announcement came today. But Princess Lilibet's birthday was on Sunday, and nobody said a thing. I can't even find where Meghan or Harry posted on their medias or on their archetype or anything like that. Their, you know, Duke and Duchess of Sussex sites, or, you know, the Prince and Princess of Wales didn't post on their site. You know, Buckingham Palace didn't post on their site. Like, it kind of went quiet. But it's just like, did Prince Archie, whose birthday was on the coronation, did they really say anything about him? Did the royal family say happy? If this pulls up to Archie, it pulls up. US Weekly says that nobody in the royal family publicly recognized Archie's birthday, instead keeping 100% of the focus on the coronation. Did Buckingham Palace wish Archie a birthday? No, I don't see where that. He did make a toast. Apparently King Charles did make a toast for Prince Archie, wishing him a happy 4th birthday wherever he was. So that was done for Prince Archie. Did the royal family acknowledge? So there weren't anything, like, it wasn't really put out on any public site, right? Because it was all focused on the coronation. So now it's like, oh my god, they didn't say anything about Princess Lilibet's birthday, but it's just like they didn't do anything for the son. So you can't then do something for the daughter, because then people are going to have an issue with that. So you did one, but you didn't do it for the other. How unfair. So you're pitting the girls against the boys, and like, you know, it gets into all of that. So even though they kept it separate, it's like nobody said anything. The royal family didn't acknowledge Princess Lilibet's birthday. They didn't acknowledge the son's birthday because it was on the coronation. So what does that look like turning? It's just like, I can't. I really can't. Like, it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. That's all I have to say. But she turned 2. And we haven't seen any more pictures or anything like that. But it's crazy how, like, all these kids have been born right within the same, you know, months or whatever. It's so interesting because Princess Eugenie's birthday is her son's birthday, Ernest George Ronnie Brooksbank. How fancy. He was born on May 30th. And then you have Archie in May, and then you have Lilibet in June. And like, they're all like, and then what, I know little George and Louis and all their birthdays are all, they're just passed as well in May and whatnot. Like, all of their kids' birthdays are within like the same time frame. And it's like, do they have to consummate at a certain freaking time of the year or some shit in the royal family? It would not even surprise me. It honestly wouldn't surprise me at all. At all. So they didn't say anything about a birthday. Okay. It would have been an issue if they did. Surely would have been an issue. I love that Rihanna actually did that. I really, really do. But yeah, you guys, like, I just feel like I also see that Prince Harry's going through the court case, and he's back in the UK, but didn't show up to the court case, like, in court, because his daughter's birthday was just yesterday, but he flew overnight, but he didn't show up in court. And people were saying that that was very interesting, and what's going on with that there. Maybe they're just tired. Maybe it's just like, don't you feel like it gets to a certain point where you just like, you keep trying, where you just want to say, fuck it. I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I give up. Okay. Done. Like, y'all want me to be done. You don't want me to be here. You don't want me to be seen. Fuck it. I'm fine. I'm done. But then it's like, are you giving up? And for those people who are rooting for you and support you, are you giving up on them and, you know, who believe in you? It's such a shitty place to be in. And just as a young couple, that's so much to handle. Like in a day-to-day life as a regular young couple, it's hard. But to be a young couple, new kids, new young kids, and then to be dealing with all of this, to be in the public, that is a lot. And I'm sorry, I maybe have empathy for the wrong people. And I feel the same for Kate and William. That's a lot for them too. And they're going to be future king and queen. Like, it is a lot. And I just also feel like it's different in today's day and age versus where you know, Queen Elizabeth came up with her marriage. Yes, her and her husband, I forget his name. What is her husband's name? Is it Charles? But when they came up, you know, he had his issues, his rumors, shit like that. But like, they didn't have social media. Like, it wasn't like paparazzi out like this. So it's like different for this new age of royals to be dealing with all this shit. And maybe I shouldn't have sympathy for them at all because they're rich beyond my greatest imaginations, own multiple different countries and sovereignties or whatever the hell, and they have literally no clue I exist. But it's okay to have sympathy and empathy for people in this world. I do think that as a whole, if we as a society had more sympathy and empathy for people, we'd be in a better place. But everybody is just like for themselves nowadays. Like, I don't know, you guys, what we're gonna do in this crazy world, but I hope that you stick with me as we talk about it and work through it and go through my journey. Maybe I'll take you guys through my place if that's something you think you want to see, or we'll keep it here. I might switch it up out here in the living room. But it's good to have like a change of scenery and just have so much more room and space to do shit. So like, I'm gonna finish putting up my clothes because I got some more hangers. I'm gonna do my linen closet type thing because I got some storage things, and I'm gonna chill and enjoy this and like take it all in because like this is like my first Monday in my apartment. Like, I keep saying that in my head, like my first smoke in my apartment, my first, you know, glass of wine in my apartment. Like, it's just whatever. And yes, I'm 30 years old and I've never had this, and it's a big deal for me, and I'm happy about it, and I'm just super thankful and grateful as well because I cannot do this on my own. I know that I have had help for the people who love me, and I love them, and I hope that you guys have a lovely rest of your Monday, and I'm gonna see you guys very soon, and we'll talk about some things.